gosh, I'm gonna pull up these pants, apply some deodorant, and we're just gonna continue on like everything's magical. Hey guys, I'm back, and today we're going to be continuing on with our close-up looks at... I don't know what all this was. We're voguing. Yes. Today we're going to be getting up close and personal again with the next dolls on our list. Luna Madison, Ash Silverstone, and Miss Nicole Steele, because they were all pretty equal in votes, so I had to look at them together. Majority rules. It's not my fault. It's yours. Just kidding. No, honestly, all of these dolls are fabulous. I've looked at a bunch of them so far, including my meet and greet bio video, so be sure to click the links in the description if you missed any and get yourself caught up. Also, while you're at it, you might as well go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already, because, I mean, why wouldn't you? Support my free content, because it's definitely not free for me. So, without further ado, let's jump into today's video with our final 3 dolls. Starting with Miss Luna Madison and her out-of-this-world style. This brooding filmmaker brings the drama in her art and appearance. With her dark silvery gray complexion and metallic style, Luna stands out among the crowds. Next up is our leading man, the center of attention, Ash Silverstone. He's the baby of his family with 4 older sisters and apparently has the same luck at school by being the only guy in his current Shadow High lineup. Ash has a love for fun and is pretty impressive to look at with a light gray complexion and street style. Finally, we have Nicole Steele, the doe-eyed basketball queen. She's got the looks, she's got the talent, and she's got the hearts of so many fans, in the bleachers or on collector shelves. With a light gray complexion just a touch darker than Ash's, Nicole, just like the others I've checked out, would look great displayed solo or together with the other dolls, completing the grayscale rainbow. And each of these last 3 dolls, like all the others I've checked out, come with a doll stand and a matching comb, all in a translucent gray color with embedded silver glitter that matches their doll's complexion, and they'll all have the same Shadow High monogram in the front and studs to decorate. And with combs comes a natural segue to hair. So let's move these guys out of the way and get started. Head to toe, Luna is giving us intergalactic beauty queen vibes. She's got super long silver hair with mixed shades of white and gray. The back section here is left down so you can really see all those colors, and oh my gosh, it feels so silky. I definitely thought it was gonna feel more gelled, but it doesn't, and if there is product here, it's very minimal. Although as I'm brushing through it, I do have some hair loss, which is pretty standard for a new doll, so as long as it stops soon, I'm okay with it. And when it comes to rooting, everything looks pretty full. If we turn her back around and untangle her hair from her doll stand, there we go. We can see the front section of her hair is styled in 2 twisted space buns on top of her head, similar to her twin sister Sunny, and very much Serena inspired for this really cute, innocent look. She's also got some straight cut bangs going across her forehead. They're very silky, so no product here. And finally, we have 2 long curled tendrils left on the sides to frame her face, which do have some product in them, especially near the bottom to help keep the curls intact. And as you can see, I am gonna have to fix these because the right side is not only longer than the left, but also looks way better, so I will have to clean those up at some point. For now, we will just move them out of the way. Next up, we have Ash and his hair, which is gonna be very different from the other dolls in the line since he's our only male in the collection. Although, just throwing this out there, it would have been great if we actually got some Rainbow High female characters with shorter hairstyles. I'm thinking bobs, pixie cuts, side shaves, really cute shoulder length hair. They don't all have to be long. Clearly, as you can see in these wonderful photos my friend NateTurdTheThird allowed me to share with you from his Instagram page, link in the description. Any of these dolls would look adorable with a shorter style. But I guess that's not what we're here for today. So back to Ash. His hair is a mix of black flocking for the sides and undershave, which goes the full way around his head. He's also got some stylized cuts just above each of his ears. And in the front, he's got this slick back mix of light grays here that's held together with a lot of product to keep it looking tame. And since it's so heavily stuck in place, it's not very easy to see what the rooting is like because it's pretty gelled, guys. But since I plan on redoing his hair anyways, I'm gonna try to take a look. Oh, look at that! His entire entire scalp is flocked. I suppose that makes more sense because then it's a lot easier to make sure that there's no weird skin showing there. Cool. Anyways, it looks pretty full, but personally, I think he looks much cuter with a more full and windswept look to his hair like he appears in his artwork. So I'm gonna have to make that a reality because I think it would look really good, you know? But I want to clarify, there's nothing actually wrong with him. That's just a me thing. And finally, we have Nicole with her gray hair, which is a mix of both light and dark shades. And her raised edges or baby hairs match those shades perfectly. So we've got a zigzag part going down the center of her head, and all the hair is pulled up into these full-on curly pigtails that encircle her face and hang about elbow length. She's so innocent looking, I love it. But just think of this, okay? These are all curled, so if you were to straighten this, it would look super long. I bet it would go down to her ankles. It might even be longer than Luna's, but I'm not really willing to test that. Now, I can't really comment on shedding since her hair is pulled up, but I can say that product is pretty minimal. Of course, we do have some in the curls to keep them intact, but it's not as crunchy as I would have imagined. And as for rooting, it does feel thinner than I expected it to, and she does have a fair amount of bare sections in her scalp when I peek through, so maybe that's why. Chances are they did this to give us a nice tight ponytail look and keep down bulk. I know my friend Jay over on his channel, ZombieXCorn, did a wash and restyle of Nicole, so if you're interested in seeing what his experience was like doing that, I'll be sure to leave a link for you in the description below. But regardless, other than, you know, all the stray hairs that I've just mussed around, her hair did look really nice, even if it was a bit less full than I would have imagined based on her artwork. As for us, we are done with Miss Nicole, and now on to faces, starting again with Luna, who comes wearing a very large pair of dark gray gem-studded earrings. She's got beautiful makeup in shades of white and mixed grays, along with some silvery glitter, and her eyes are a very pale purple. Under her bangs here, she's got some gorgeous dark gray brows, upper and lower liners and lashes, some glitter liner for her inner eye here on the bottom, and of course, large lashes on top. And it's hard to tell, in fact, I might be imagining it, but I think she's got the slightest hint of blush on her cheeks. And to finish everything off, she's got a black lip color with a semi-gloss, silvery particle finish to it. Next up, we have Ash, who comes wearing a pair of, let's call them ear pods, which are definitely removable. They're a little stiff, but if you turn them forward towards his cheeks and then gently pull, you can take them out. Whoop! And also lose them. Oh my gosh, they're so tiny. They're a little hard to see, but basically we've just got some pearly white little earbuds with silver at the tips there, and they're very small, so be mindful not to lose them. Also, how adorable would it have been if they had given us a mini little charge case that we could fit in his pockets? Like, that would have been awesome, but they didn't. So I'm just gonna put them back in before I misplace those, and we'll move on to his face, which looks great, by the way. He's got dark gray sculpted brows, icy blue eyes with just the slightest hint of green in there, a bit of black liner on top of his lids, darker gray shadow underneath, and of course, super long lashes. Finally, he has a pale gray matte lip color, a super cute nose, and defined chin. Which brings us to our sweet Nicole and her brown doughy eyes. But first her earrings, because we don't want to forget about those. So she comes wearing a long silver pair of them that have a stud on top and linked chain with a stamped plate that says shadow underneath. Just pop those back in. Continuing on with her face, Nicole looks great. She's got dark gray brows and a bit of drama to her eye makeup, with dark eyeshadow, black winged liner, lashes, and mascara, as well as a white shadow and cat winged liner, with just a touch of glitter, which makes her eyes appear much larger. To finish everything off, Nicole comes with some very blushed cheeks. In fact, it's way easier to see them on her than any of the other dolls, as well as a dark gray semi-gloss matte lip color on her open smile, meaning we can see her little chiclets and some gray paint on them. So I'm gonna have to touch that up. And that's it for faces, which means we can move on to fashion. And to keep a nice pace going, I'll just mention now that unless I find any issues and say otherwise, we can just assume that things look good. First up, we have Luna in her straight from the package look, who comes wearing a metallic, very stellar, might I add, one-piece corset outfit. It's got silver ribbon straps starting at the center of the sweetheart neckline, with silver stud buttons and an SH monogram in the front and along the pelvic bone area of the piece. Oh my god, what a weird description. And hold on, let's see, do they go around to the back as well? Yes, yes they do. And on the sides here, she's also got some multi-look panniers? Question mark? I think that's what they are. And if we lift them up like that, we create this very angular, pointed look, very Lady Gaga. Or we can push them back down, kind of tucking them in on themselves and softening up the edges a bit. Oh, but if we lift them back up for just a second, because I almost forgot to show you, she also has some built-in shorts that match completely with the rest of the piece. So basically, it's a romper. And the only issue I'm having with this piece, because it looks pretty cool, is that on the left side of the chest, just at the top here, it's a bit higher than the right side. But anyways, Luna comes wearing some fingerless gloves here in a silver color. They feel like a soft pleather, and other than being a bit oversized, they're pretty decent, as well as some bracelets, which I'm going to take off to make things easier. So the one that was on the right is a very thin silver chain link bracelet with the initials SH in the center. You probably couldn't even see it. And the one from her left arm, also silver, is a bigger cuff bracelet with the word shadow being spelled out in large letters going the full way around. Continuing on and completing her first outfit, Luna comes wearing these knee-high silver gladiator heels. So there's lots of crisscrossy sections, details of studs and buckles. And at first glance, they don't appear super easy to take off, but I'm noticing this back panel here kind of looks like we've got little stud buttons. So maybe they aren't just for decoration. Let's see. Oh my gosh, please don't break. Wish me luck. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right, let's get some zoom action here. Yes, we can! Awesome! Okay, this is gonna be way easier to take off. At first I was a little nervous because like the top of the studs here are pulling. They're very, very soft and I was worried they were gonna snap off. But I'm just gonna take my time. Maybe if I had shorter nails, this would be easier. Oh, but we're getting it, we're getting it. They're definitely tough, but they serve a purpose. Oh my gosh. Hold on, let's flip her upside down. This last one's causing me grief. Oh, there we go. The truth is, I could have left those on, but we're gonna need them off for her second look, so we might as well struggle now, right? There we go. So this is what the heels look like when they're not on her foot. And underneath, she's wearing some almost knee-high metallic silvery socks. And if you take it off, she's got a bare leg. Who would have guessed? So I forgot to take off her one-piece outfit, and we're gonna need to change her in a moment. There we go. Give it a quick check. Looks good. And now on to the next leg. So once again, I'm gonna do this very slowly because I don't want them to break. Oh, there's one. All right, and now the second one. Nice and slow again, and oh no, it doesn't matter. It still broke. Oh, that's awful. Can you guys see that? Okay, the second stud broke. I knew that was gonna be an issue. I'm surprised it didn't happen to the ones on the other shoe, to be honest. Wish me luck on the last one. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's so close. Got it. Okay. Well, that was a great idea. We're definitely gonna need things that open in order to have those kind of shoes. So it was a great concept, but also problematic. So I definitely think I'm gonna have to glue mine permanently into the middle spot so it looks like it's intact when her shoe is back on, but it will never again function because if I glue it back where it goes, it'll just continue to pop off. Oh, I lost it again. I'm gonna put this down now before I ruin it further, and we can move on to her second outfit, which has two pieces and some much easier to use shoes. First up, we have a little black dress that has some very shimmery dark gray embroidery going down the front, making some lines for us, as well as 7 silvery stud buttons. It feels like I'm doing a tongue twister here. Oh my gosh. And 2 black straps on top. And on the back, we have a piece of Velcro so that we can open it up easily, allowing us to dress our doll with very minimal effort. Ooh, and that looks really nice. Those embroidered stripes add a bit of extra oomph to her silhouette. Ooh, I forgot to take off her little glovelets. My bad. There we go. Problem solved. Next up, we have her jacket, which is a mix of silvery metallic pleather, very cool looking by the way, and black pleather sleeves. So we've got all the things you would expect on a jean type jacket, which includes straps, buckles, faux pockets, studs, and even a zipper, which goes down the right side of the chest, carrying along to the left side of the collar. By the way, this collar goes the full way around and is pretty big. And the sleeves, like I said, are a black pleathery material and have the word shadow written twice on each sleeve in a silvery holographic foil, with matching stripes around the wrist. Once again, it opens at the back with one piece of Velcro and should slide onto our doll pretty easily as long as we take off her hands. So we just slide her arms in first, flip her over, and do up the Velcro in the back. And then just pop her hands back into place. Ta-da! And that's what she looks like. This is actually pretty cute, but I really loved the look of the black dress, which is now very much hidden. So I kind of wish that the jacket had been left open in the front as opposed to the back. That way we would have been able to see it. But since we can't, we'll move on to her heels. There are two of them. Who would have saw that coming? So these ones here are black with dark gray straps going across the toes, as well as around the back of her ankle and heel. We've got little silver buckle details as well. And in the front, to finish everything off, we have two big silver plates that say the word shadow. And I can only assume these ones will be much easier to slip on. Boom, I was right. As you can see. Ta-da! And here is Luna, guys, in her complete second outfit. I definitely love the ease in which we can get her dressed, especially when it comes to her heels. And although this outfit is super cute, honestly, to me, it might as well have just been a jacket and skirt, because really, that's pretty much what we see here. Other than that, like I said, everything here was good. The only issue that I had with Luna was one of her gladiator heels. Next up, we have Ash, who comes straight from the package wearing a three-piece outfit of black, white, and mixed grays. First up is his jacket, which is left open at the front here so that we can see a little bit of the shirt he's wearing underneath. And it's closed at the top here with a little snap button, which apparently which ruined my nails. Can you see that? Let's try to smooth it out. Oh my gosh. This is why we can't have nice things. So tragic. So anyways, back to Ash's jacket. It's here. And as I was pointing out, we do have a little snap at the top so that we can have this half open, half closed kind of appearance. But for the sake of simplicity and to get a better look at it, I'm just gonna take it off. So this jacket feels a bit like a windbreaker material. It's a silvery gray color for the most part, with black panels up here on the shoulders, going around the waist, and for the big collar. Both of the sleeves, as well as the back, have black and white lettering, as well as some Japanese characters, or at least I think they're Japanese. Unfortunately, I can't translate this, so I don't know for sure. I'm sorry. But for the things I can read, we have 86, Shadow High, established 2022, and Anti-Sparkle for the left sleeve. Shadow High across the back, established 2022, and the right sleeve says Shadow High since 2022. If we go back to the front, on either side of the zipper, you can see a black ribbon that says Shadow in white with some silver buckles, and these are on top of flaps, which, if we lift them up, would reveal some actual pockets. Small, yes, but very much real. And finally, I guess we should go back to where we started, the opening. So like I said, we do have a little plastic snap button at the collar, and this is where we open and close the jacket. It's meant to look as though you can see what's underneath, meaning the zipper that we have is for looks only. Also, I almost didn't notice this little gray strap that goes over the collar. That's really cute. I like it. And underneath the jacket, he came wearing this black t-shirt that says Shadow 3 different times in different shades to form a triangle. And this opens at the back with one piece of Velcro. Next up, we have his pants, which are pretty much the exact same fabric as the jacket, so very windbreaker feeling. We've got a lot going on though. So these are a dark silvery gray with real pockets at the top. You can see my fingers do go inside, as well as two large black pockets with studs and white liners around them on each leg. The right pocket here is plain, but does have a black patch that says Shadow in white underneath it, as well as some more Japanese characters. They're a little hard to see there, but it's traveling right alongside the pocket. And the left one has a gray patch with white writing that says level 99 with some more characters. And like I said, there's a lot going on here, guys, so we're still not done because we've got hollow or iridescent additions as well. So that would be two stripes at the bottom of each of his ankles here, as well as a character above his left pocket, once again sadly cannot read, and if we turn him around there's one more stripe on each of his cheeks. And these pants slide off pretty easily. Oh my gosh, he looks like a robot underneath. He's got some metallic painted shorts on. Oh wait, maybe they would have slid off easily had I removed his shoes. Way to go me. Like I said, they slide off effortlessly. Well, that's not the words I said, but it's what I meant. And finally, Ash comes wearing some black socks that have two silver stripes around the top of the ankles, and those were paired with these white and light gray running shoes, which have a very hard to see SH written on the back of them, white and gray soles, black painted laces, silver grommets, and the words shadow written across them, with SHA on one side and DOW on the other. So basically, if you put his feet in a roadrunner position where they're sticking outwards towards the left and right, you would see a completed word. Those are pretty cool. So that is it for Ash in his first outfit. And as you can see, he's a little naked right now, minus his robot shorts, meaning we should probably get him dressed in his second look. But before I can show it to you, we're gonna need to free it very carefully from its gibbers. So we've got 2 on the bottom of the buckles here in the front. Looks like 1 on each sleeve attached to the shorts, and then 2 more at the top. All right, it's free. First up, we have his jacket, which is a mix of light gray for the entirety of the front chest as well as the back. And then we've got 2 different fabrics for the white areas, which includes around the waist, collar, cuffs, and the hood. This is like a sweatpant material. And then we've got some white pleather for the sleeves. So going down the front, we've got a faux zipper and 4 silver buckles, which don't work but look very cool. And on either side of those zippers, we have some little pockets. Once again, they're decoration only because they are not functioning. Heading over on the back here, we've got some black writing that says Shadow High and has some more Japanese characters. That is, of course, if I was correct in saying they were Japanese characters. I'm sorry if I'm wrong. And on the sleeves, we've got black patches with silver embroidery saying Eclipse, along with 2 gray pockets. Now, these ones here are actually real, guys, or at least they would be if they hadn't been permanently sealed on us with buckles and ribbons. But I guess no one's really sticking stuff in these pockets anyways. And the last cool thing about this jacket is there's little thumb holes in the bottom here at the cuffs. I don't know about you guys, but this was my jam. Well, not the coat. I mean, it's cool, but I mean specifically sweaters with thumb holes. That was my jam. Next up, we have a white t-shirt with an astronaut on the front, and he's in front of a black background of stars and some more characters on the side that I can't read. There are some little holographic foily type areas that are catching some iridescent hues for me over here, and I find that cool. So I'm going to open the back up where we have 1 piece of Velcro, and oh, never mind, I was going to free our shirt, but I can't because guess why? Gibbers! Let's just carefully free this. There we go. Oh, I wonder if this was cut with a hot, like, blade or something, because there's little burn marks all over my shirt, which is very weird. If you got Ash, please look inside his shirt and tell me if you've got yellowy brown burn marks all over it, because then I'll know that's how they cut the fabric. But luckily it's not really visible from the outside, so that's good. The only real issue I'm having with this shirt is that there are little holes where the gibbers were. I don't know if it's going to show very well, but there's 2 little ones just underneath his collar here at the top, and then some smaller ones down at the bottom. The majority of them you can kind of zhuzh the fabric back into place, but sometimes you get a full-on hole, which is pretty crappy, so now I'm just gonna pop off his hands. Let's see if we can cover those up a bit by adding his jacket. Who knows? Of course not. They're dead center. Why would that work? That would be too convenient, wouldn't it? Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm just gonna pop his hands back in and then try to stick his thumb in the hole. Oh, we got it! Can you see that? 1 down, 1 to go. He's just rocking the silver underwear right now. Oh, his hands are so stiff. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, got it. Find the thumb. Just like that. I mean, the coat itself looks a little funky when his thumbs are in, but it fits. And the hood just kind of hangs down in the back because it's too small to go over his head. But other than that, it looks pretty cute. And as long as I keep the buckles situated just so, I can pretend there's no holes at all. And we can continue on to his pants, which are actually 2 pieces. I thought they would be 1, but no, I was wrong. So, hold on a second. So on top, we've got some sweatpant-like material in this light gray color. We've got 2 big pockets on either side. Once again, they would be real if they didn't permanently seal them on us with ribbon and buckles. And around the waist, we actually have a drawstring that draws, guys. It can cinch. Very cool. And then just to the left of that, we have a white shadow high patch. And we could totally put these on Ash by themselves if we wanted to, or we could pair them up with these conflicting Under Armour type spandex leggings. And I only say conflicting because they remind me of my ex-boyfriend who was very much into baseball. I definitely remember him wearing a lot of those spandexy type things under his shorts. And these ones have quite a bit of thread hanging off, so I'm just gonna quickly make sure they aren't going anywhere. Thankfully they aren't, so I'm gonna give them a snip. Oh my gosh, there's so many, but I don't want to do anything about it right now. So as long as everything else is good, we can just forget they even exist. And you know what? It looks like everything's pretty good. Wait, can you see that? Hold on. He's got a serious hole in his thigh leg here on the left side. Ah! All right, so I'm gonna have to be very careful not to stick his foot through this as I'm trying to dress him. And I guess I'm gonna be doing some sewing tonight. Awesome. Anyways, as I was saying, they're all black and spandexy, very stretchy, and they have zippers at the knees. So I'm thinking they'll go on pretty easily. Keep it going, keep it going. Oh my goodness. Oh, maybe they're not as simple as I thought. Ugh. The ankle portion is so tight. I'm gonna ruin more nails today, guys. That's the plan. Or not, because I can't get them past this stage. I'm kind of wondering if they'd be easier without the socks. Maybe this is a Jen error. Let's see. Oh, I lost the socks inside. That's one way to get him off. Oh no, that one's still on his foot. I can do things. Hold on. Where's the other sock though? Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. Okay, round 2, fight. So I'm gonna have to be careful when I put his legs in. So far, so good. Oh, that's so much easier. We got this. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, okay. Don't use socks. I don't know what's happening here. Get your pants on. Are they supposed to stay over his feet? Like, no, because they're not high enough up on his waist. Seriously? Okay guys, it's been 2 minutes off screen. I am fully out of breath and I am not ashamed to admit that, okay? Ash's hair from pushing against my body as I tried to shove him into his pants is looking pretty awful and disgusting, but I guess that's just gonna help me later on when I fix it. But I just came back on here to say that when I watch people's reviews later, if they're not mentioning how awful it is to put his pants on, I'm gonna be so mad because, oh, I got it! Because these are awful. Like I said, socks, not the best choice, but it has fully been at least 3.5, maybe 4 minutes now, and I'm getting nowhere in a hurry. Actually, that's a lie. Clearly, I just got the left foot in, but you know what I mean. I suppose other people might have more spandexy pairs in their boxes, but for the most part, this is... I'm still going. Okay, that's what's happening here. I'm so tempted to just cut these. This video is gonna be 4 hours long because of these flippin' pants. I'm just, ugh, I can see it now. What is happening? Can their ankles pop off? No, I don't think so. I'm working up a full-on sweat. I'm gonna lose 5 pounds today, guys. Oh my gosh. I'll be back. All right, I'm on minute 7. We are going strong. If I didn't already dislike these before for like personal boyfriend reasons, well, now I have more than enough reason to have an extreme detest towards them and their entire existence. We are getting absolutely nowhere. But I want to see him in the full second outfit because regardless of how I feel about these athletic underpants, he looks really cool all together. Do you hear the aggression in my voice? I'm trying to get over his heel. It's literally just the heel, guys. We're so close I can taste it. And the it that I'm tasting is probably my own sweat. Oh my gosh. Why? Oh, we're getting it. I think, we did it. We did it. Oh my gosh. I'm going to pull up these pants, apply some deodorant, and we're just going to continue on like everything's magical. Okay. Sunshine and rainbows. Oh my God, no. All of that fussing about, I broke his zipper. This is a me issue. Clearly, I'm going to have to sew this back on, but ask me how happy I am right now. The answer is not. The zipper didn't fall off. It ruined the emotional drama I was trying to have there, so let's try this again. The answer is not. Oh, now it went flying. But don't worry, it's right here. I can fix it. Now I have to fix that after. Great! I love it, clearly. Anywho, time to do up his bottom. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? The Velcro is not Velcroing. Hold on. I'm gonna push it down. All right, now it's sticking a little bit better. There we go. These get a 1 out of 10 for me, honestly. That hole, the Velcro, blah. Just blah. And it won't matter how cute he looks once the shorts go on top. It's not gonna be able to save it for me. All I know is I don't like them, so I'm gonna cover them up with these shorts to hide it all. And I'm gonna cinch it, tie it, pull down his shirt, which also has holes in it, and we're gonna call it a freaking day, okay? Oh wait, we can't, because he still needs shoes on his bare feet. Yeah, see? Jen is not a fan of these boyfriend pants. They're just cursed, okay? So the socks are on, and now for the shoes, which are white high tops with painted painted gray details, both light and dark, black painted laces, little grommets there. We have a strap going the full way around the ankle that says Shadow High in black, and some light gray soles on the bottom. I do really like the detail of those, by the way. And the best part about these is that the backs have a split so that we can put them on easily. But then again, nothing has been going kind of according to plan today, so why would these? Never mind, I don't know what's happening today. Maybe it doesn't work with socks. Maybe that's why he wasn't wearing them. Hold on. Okay, yep. We'll take this one off as well. Ta-da! Like I said, because there's slits at the back, these go on super easily. And there you have it, friends. The struggle is over. Ash Silverstone is now in his second outfit. And yes, he might look cute. Yes, it may in fact suit him. But you know what's underneath all of this cute? Holes and really tight ankles and a very deep devoted unrest within Jen's soul. So yeah, he may look cute, but am I a fan of this? No, I'm gonna say no, I'm not. Not as much as I am the first one. Is it obvious that I'm a little butthurt? Yeah, it is, and I'm okay with that. Oh, I'm not claiming to be a genius or anything, but I definitely tried tucking the hood inside the jacket, and now he's got a hoodless jacket. Just throwing that out there. And now we can move on to our third and final doll, Miss Nicole Steele, who has a street and sport style to her. So she comes wearing a light gray shoulderless denim jacket with vinyl printed details on the bottom, making it look as though we've got some splattered dark gray bluish paint, which, if I catch the light just right, has an iridescent shimmer to it. Down here in the front, it says anti in black letters and sparkle in white, so anti-sparkle. And the sleeves have the same look to them with the light denim on top and the grayish blue vinyl on the bottom. The right sleeve says 2022 in white, and the left one has a black and white cartoon cat in a white circle with some white graffiti and black checkers near the cuff. And the jacket, or top, I guess we could call it, follows a typical denim style with a big collar and flaps over pockets, although these ones are faux, so there's nothing here. We've got lots of silver stud buttons going down the front and at the openings to the peekaboo shoulders, and just underneath this left flap here, we have a little black patch that says Shadow in white. If we turn it around, on the back we have a bit more studs and little denim-like sections, as well as some Velcro so that we can take it off. And just like that, we have a jacket. And underneath, she's wearing a matching two-piece sports ensemble. Very nice. So we've got a dark gray and pleather cropped tank here with some white lines to separate the colors, black ribbon straps that say Shadow in white, and a holographic foil in the front that says SH. And the shorts match completely, except we've got the full word of Shadow going down the left leg. Continuing on, Nicole's look is completed with some knee-high white socks that have black and holographic stripes around the top, and some pretty insane looking running shoes. Like, what the heck are these? I don't even know, but they're black and silver with dark gray sections and a really cool looking heel. I feel like they're moon shoes. Oh my goodness. What? Are you seeing this? I set her down and she's standing. Oh, and I completely forgot we need to undress her, so let me just go ahead and do that. There we go. She is naked and ready for her second outfit. Oh, one of those is upside down. Try that again. For her second outfit. Ta-da! And fingers crossed this goes better than Ash's. Almost anything would have to at this point, wouldn't it? So we've got a faux zipper in the front, traveling all the way to the tips of the collar, along with some faux pockets. Mine is sewn on the wrong side, so the top is closed and the bottom is open for the left, whereas the right one is done properly. It opens at the top and is sealed on the bottom. That's fun. We've got some black stripes on the sleeves and then some printed black details. So on the left here, we've got what looks a bit like a rainbow with the word Shadow. And on the right side, underneath the pocket here, we have some more writing that says Shadow High 2022 and a bunch of smaller images. Oh, and oh, never mind. I was gonna say it looks like we have a separate piece that could be worn under this jacket, but it's just a liner that is in fact attached. Wah, wah, wah. Still cool, but not as cool as I had previously thought. And at the end here, we've got some cinched little cuffs, which matches the one going around the entire bottom of the coat. Wait a second, what? My Velcro's not attached. Well, that sucks. We're gonna have to be really careful when we open that up. Anyways, since we're back here, you can see a bit more black printing with words like Shadow High and 2022 on this side. And now that we know we have to carefully open the Velcro, I'll do that from the top where it is attached. Ooh, no jibbers, nice. And wow, inside, can you guys see that? That's beautiful. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna show very well, but inside we've got a white liner and iridescent writing in a very fancy font that says Shadow High all over. Oh man, this is so pretty. I wish it was reversible. I mean, it almost could have been if we didn't have all of the stitching in here, as well as a giant tag. What? I've never seen a tag inside of a Shadow High or Rainbow High thing, so hold on. I'm just gonna cut that off because I mean, it's ugly. But yeah, although you guys can't really see it all that much, this would have made a really pretty coat. And it goes pretty far down, like almost the full way down the sleeve. That's crazy. But whatever, it's really nicely made. That's what matters, excluding of course the fact that my Velcro's not attached. Luckily, that's a pretty easy fix. At least it's not ripped, right? Then we've got this black mesh jersey dress with white around the collar, cropped sleeves, and going the full way around the bottom of the dress. In the center, we have the number 13. It is in a sparkly silver color, outlined in white. And then just at the bottom here, there's a fancy white SH monogram patch. And as usual, this will open at the back. So I'm just gonna take this off and pop it on our doll. Fix her earrings too. That's actually super adorable. Okay, and I'll try the coat on in just a sec, because I figure we might as well check out her shoes since we're down here. So basically we've got some thigh-high socks, I guess, made out of this spandex material that are attached to some dark gray and silver running shoe bottoms that say Shadow in the back with small initials underneath for Shadow High. And they do have plastic inserts so that they were able to look nice while in the packaging, but we don't need those, so I will just take them out and slide them on to Nicole. And look at this, they're going on so easily. Take note, Ash. Like, get it through your head. This is how spandex works. If only I could find the hole for her actual foot. Pull them all the way up to her thighs. Yeah. So that's 1 and that's 2. So here she is in only the jersey dress. I wanted to make sure you guys got a chance to see it like this, because once I add the jacket, just like with Miss Luna here, it's only gonna look as though she's wearing a skirt since it opens at the back and not the front. Also, I would like to point out that if you're not a fan of the super short skirt, we could leave the shorts on her to make it look more like an actual jersey. So now that we've seen what it looks like in all its glory, I'll remove her hands and try on the jacket. Oh, and lose an earring. Hold on, let's just pop that back in. Oh my goodness. Girl, you cannot lose things, okay? Oh yeah, I gotta be really careful with this jacket. Oh my goodness, hold on a second. Guys, how could you not tell me all the way from the future that I forgot to unjibber my sleeves? Gosh. 1 and 2. Okay, try that again. And now I'll try on the jacket. Oh my gosh, her earring just went flying. And there you have it, guys. Nicole with a jacket, complete with upside down pocket and unattached Velcro. Overall, she's still adorable. Definitely one of my favorites. I'm just really tempted to unstick that zipper and permanently seal the back instead so that we can actually see her dress underneath. Because I mean, it just looks so cute. Why wouldn't we, you know? But I'm not sure if I'm brave enough, so don't hold me to it. Okay guys, that's it for me and our up close looks at the final 3 Shadow High dolls from Series 1, starting with Miss Luna Madison. Overall, I'm really happy with everything that came with her. I think my favorite outfit for her, honestly, is the metallic look, just because I really like those panniers and being able to lift them high or squish them in. It's very Lady Gaga. Did I say that earlier? I can't remember now. Also, I really like her hair. It's very similar to Sunny's, but also completely different. And I have to believe it's just a bit more than the way they've done the buns. Am I crazy? Does anybody else feel that? I don't know. Next up, Ash Silverstone, the only brooding dude in our new class of Shadow High characters. There's just something that's giving me, I guess, throwback boyfriend vibes, specifically an ex-boyfriend in that second outfit, and it kind of spoils it for me. I'm really not a super fan of the whole Under Armour-esque appeal of those really tight sports pants under shorts. Like I said, there's nothing really wrong with this kind of look, but there was a lot going on that was super wrong with mine. I'm not even gonna reiterate all of it right now because that was a lot. Oh, and I think it goes without saying that I prefer his first outfit to the second, although if it didn't have those pants, I don't think I would have had an issue. But to his credit, at least he can stand unassisted. And at the end of the day, I am happy to have him in my collection. I just wish there were more boys. Like, why do we only get 1 boy per series? Actually, wait, we aren't even getting only 1 boy per series. I think in total we've had 3 boys. We need diversity and more males. And finally, who could forget about Miss Nicole Steele? There's just something about her face, you know, her big doughy eyes and curly ringlets. She's just feeding me adorable. I mean, I'm not eating adorable things. You know what I'm trying to say, hopefully. Or not, because I'm a psycho. Regardless, I love her. It's not a secret. I did mention it in my meet and greet video, once again, link in the description, that when I first saw the leaked pictures for Shadow High, I was immediately drawn to Nicole. I just think she's beautiful. Even though they're all beautiful, there's just something about her specifically. Yes, that is all. Anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you know somebody else who would, then please share it with them. And I messed all of that up. If you did, then please make sure you remember to comment, like, and subscribe, because all of that stuff helps me pay my bills. Barely. But yes, anyways, you can let me know in the comments below what you liked or didn't like about today's video, as well as why you think there should be more boys. Or do you think I'm wrong? The answer is no, I'm not. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!